Good day everyone, this is Lijan Pizarro Mata from BS Ed Mathematics 2B. In this video, I will teach you how to find the limits if we have indeterminate forms. So we have 8 indeterminate forms. We have the 0 over 0, we have the infinity divided by infinity, we have 0 times infinity, we have infinity minus infinity, we have also 0 raised to 0, we have also 1 raised to infinity, and the number 7, we have infinity raised to 0. So all these are indeterminate forms. So all these same symbols or answers. Okay, so in order to find the whole number or the exact number of the limits, we need to use the L'Hopital's rule. So we have the formula. The limit of f prime of x divided by the g prime of x as x approaches to c is equal to the limits. Okay, so the L'Hopital's rule is applied by taking the derivatives of the numerator and the derivative of the denominator rather. Okay, it simply means that we need to derive the numerator and the denominator. So we can also use by simplifying the given equations. So let's try an example for you to really understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so we have the limit of x squared minus 4 divided by x squared minus 5x plus 6 as x approaches to positive 2. First thing that we need to do is to substitute the value of x. So we have our variable x. So we have here 2 squared, since squared, minus 4, since there is no variable here. We have also 2 squared minus 5 times 2 plus 6. So 2 squared is equal to 4 minus 4. 2 squared is 4. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 6. Okay, 4 minus 4, we have 0. 4 minus negative 10, we have negative 6 plus 6, we have 0. Therefore, it is indeterminate form. As you can see, so this indeterminate form. Okay, but we need to find the limits of this given equation. So using this formula, okay, so we have the limit as x approaches, we have the limit of x squared minus 4 over x squared minus 5x plus 6 as x approaches to 2. So according to the formula, we need to derive this one. So the derivation of x squared is 2x, while the derivation of negative 4, so since it is constant, is equal to 0. Okay. Next, derivation of x squared is 2x as well. Derivation of negative 5x, we have negative 5, since 1 minus 1 is 0 and x raised to 0, it is equal to 1. So 5 times 1 is negative 5, or negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. So this is constant also, so it is equal to 0. So now, we need to substitute the values of x. We have 2 times 2, and then 2 times 2 minus 5. We have times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4 minus 5 is, we have negative 1. So 4 divided by negative 1. So when you divide positive and negative, it is equal to negative. Okay, we have negative 4. So another thing that we can do is to simplify. So So this is the next way, or the other ways on how to find the limits of the given problem. So therefore, we can use L'Hopital's rule. We can determine the limits of the given problem. Next, we need to use simplify. So we need to simplify this given. We have the limit of x squared minus 4 divided by x squared minus 5x plus 6 as x approaches to 2. Okay. So when you factor this one, okay, x squared minus 4, we have x minus 3. Ayun. X squared minus 4, we have no x squared, x plus 2 rather than x minus 2 divided by, so the factors of this equation is x minus 2 and x minus 3. So you need to try to multiply these two. So the result would be x squared minus 5x plus 6. Okay. Now, after you simplify, you can cancel out this one. So for you to be easy, or for you to not feel hard in finding the limits. So x minus 2 can be cancelled out by the numerator, x minus 2. So you can't cancel out this one because it's different. So now you have x plus 2 and x minus 3. You can't conclude that this is the answer or the final answer. So the next step you will do is to substitute the values of our x. So since the limits approaches to 2, then substitute the values of x. So 2 plus 2, then you have 2 minus 3. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. So 4 divided by negative 1 is equal to negative 4. So, as you can see, using the L'Hopital's rule and using simplifying, we can determine the limits of the given problem. So it is the same, negative 4 and also negative 4. So the limit of x squared minus 4 divided by x squared minus 5x plus 6 as x approaches to positive 2 is equal to negative 4. Thank you.